Hi, everybody. I wanted to take a few minutes today and kind of talk with you about something that I had as a challenge and something that delayed me getting started in YouTube. I kept thinking that, pardon me, I kept thinking that I didn't have the gear that I needed. I didn't have a good enough camera. I didn't have lights. I didn't have good enough audio. The camera was not stabilized, so that was going to be an issue. I didn't have a studio in my house, which, if you notice, a lot of my videos are outdoors because I work for a living, 40 hours a week, and I've got a wife that's a nurse, and I've got 2 young children. So we have a 3-bedroom house, and every bedroom is for someone to sleep in. So I don't have anywhere that's really workable as a studio at home. So I waited and I waited and I watched videos and I was envious of what other people were able to do. And there were things that I wanted to do. There were things that I wanted to share with other people, and I just didn't have a way to do it because I didn't think I was ready. On top of being nervous about talking to a camera, which everyone probably is the first time, I didn't think I had good enough equipment. I didn't think I had any experience. I thought I was still just, a total amateur, which I am, and I'm fine with that. But I kept thinking that I was not ready, that I didn't have what I needed. So this is really a call out to everybody else in that same position. Whether you're wanting to do YouTube full time, whether you want to, if you want to make a career of it, whether you're working and you want to do it as a hobby, or if you think you just want to take great video or pictures of your children and you can't do that with the equipment you have, you can. Every modern phone, even something 4 or 5 years old, can take good pictures and it can take good video. And if you're just starting out, that's fine. Use what you have. Especially if this is the first time you're doing anything like this and you're trying it out, and you're not sure, is this something that I'm gonna do long term? Don't go spend thousands of dollars, don't go spend hundreds of dollars. Use what you have, get started, don't wait. Use your phone. You do not need a top-of-the-line camera to vlog. You don't need a top-of-the-line camera for anything you're recording. Use your phone. If you think you can't get stable video from your phone, a lot of them do offer video stabilization, but if you're going to vlog and you're going to walk around like I am now in a park, maybe that's not good enough. So try one of those $100 gimbals. DJI makes one, Zhiyun makes one. There's tons of third-party gimbals for your phone. That is going to be a lot cheaper than buying a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, lenses, and a $500 or $700 gimbal for that setup. Go with what you'd have and what you can afford to get started. Don't do what I did, don't wait. Another option, what I'm using right now, the DJI Osmo Pocket. I'm shooting 4K, 24 frames per second, and it's stabilized, and you can go buy it for $350. That's really pretty affordable. If you can't afford that, use your phone. Go get a small tabletop tripod. I'm using a Manfrotto Pixie right now to hold my phone to do this, and that'll work fine. If you are concerned with audio, yes, onboard audio is not going to be great. It's not the best. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to unplug the Rode Wireless Go that I'm using right now, and we're going to switch to the onboard audio. Okay. Right now, my microphone is unplugged. Here it is. This is the onboard audio. It will not be as good, but it will suffice, and it will get you through your first 10, 20, 30, 100 videos, whatever you want to do, until you get started and you get established and you decide if this is what you want to do long term, and you decide that you need better audio. And you don't need to go buy a wireless Go. You can go buy a $20 or $30 lav mic and connect it to your phone. You might need an adapter cable or buy one specially for mobile devices. Plug it into your phone. You'll get great audio. You'll be tethered, but I mean, if you're vlogging, you're holding it at arm's length. The cord will be plenty long enough. Use that, you'll have great audio. Here, speaking of audio, I'm gonna plug this back in. Okay, use that. You'll have great audio. People will be able to hear you clearly, and you can get your point across. If you're recording yourself for personal things, you'll be able to hear it. If you're recording your kids, go get a cheap shotgun mic. You don't need to go buy a Deity. You don't need to go buy a Rode. Go get a knockoff, a Boya, Movo. I've heard good things about both of those brands. Or worst case, just go buy whatever cheap shotgun mic you can find on Amazon, test it, and if it's garbage, return it to Amazon. If it works fine, you've spent $20 or $30 and you'll have good audio. Don't wait. You can do what I'm doing right now with your phone. It may not be as stable, but your phone will give you 1080p. It'll give you 720, or I'm sorry, 4K if that's what you're looking for. Record whatever you want. Keep in mind, on YouTube, most people are probably watching these videos on a mobile device. They're watching it on their phone, they're watching it on a tablet. It does not need to be the highest quality video, but it does need to have good audio. Right now, the sun is still out, but because it is so bright here where I'm at in Texas, I've come deeper into this nature park where you're pretty much walking through a trail in the woods. Use natural light. You don't need to go buy crazy expensive lights when you're starting. If you want something and you need something to properly expose your video, get something small, something battery powered or with its own battery that you can put in your hot shoe and light yourself up. Make sure you have a way to soften it so that you don't have harsh, ugly light on you, but that will help you keep things bright enough so that you're exposed, people can see you. Between that and a microphone, you can probably get both of those for less than $50. There's options. You want something nice? I like Lume Cubes. I've been using those for a long time now. I think you can get a Lume Cube for $79 at most places. If that is more than your budget will allow, look online, do some research, watch some reviews, find another option. Find some small LED light that you can put a piece of paper over to soften it, a piece of tissue, a Kleenex. It doesn't matter, no one's looking at it. Put something on it to soften it and try it. I'm sure there are things out there for $20 or $30 and it can get you started. You do not need to break the bank to start. If you're doing this as a profession, if you're being paid by a client, then yes, you want to have excellent quality video or photos, audio, whatever it is you're doing for your job. But if this is a hobby, or if you're wanting to go full-time on YouTube and you do not have your channel established, I don't have my channel established. I've got 4 subscribers, look at me. I'm still making videos because there's things I want to tell people. There's things I want for my own record and for my children when they grow up and I'm gone. If nothing else, they can look and say, look at what my dad did. He put himself out to the entire world. If 6 billion people wanted to watch and hear what he said, they could. Don't wait. Don't wait. You do not know what's coming tomorrow. If you've got the free time and you want to do this, do it. Don't think you don't live somewhere exciting. You don't have to travel the world to put yourself on YouTube and get an audience. It'll take time, but you don't have to have everything perfect. Don't wait for that. It's never going to happen. Again, you can do this with the phone you have, the camera you have. If you've got a 5-year-old DSLR, if it will record video, you can record video. If you have nothing but a mobile phone, you can use that. If it's not great looking, everyone will be okay with that. The big thing that will kill it is bad audio. If you have to start with onboard audio, start with onboard audio. Use what you have, get started, upgrade as you can. But don't wait. It's not helping you to wait. Get started. Record something, put it out there. Tell me what you put out. If you haven't started and you've been waiting and this video helps you decide to get started, tell me in the comments and send me a link. I'll be happy to take a look at it. Like I said, I've got kids, I work. I can't come record every day. I try to do a video once a week if I can, but other than that, in the evening when I get home, I'll watch YouTube I don't have to sit on my butt and do nothing. I can watch your videos. If you got something and you tried it and this helped, let me see what you're doing. I want to see how you're doing. But don't wait. I mean, it's not going to help you to wait, because it's never going to be right. It's never going to be perfect. You're never going to have every piece of equipment that you think you need. And honestly, all this stuff gets heavy. I don't want to carry everything. Use what you can to get the job done and get started. You need the practice. You'll get better as you go. Once you get to the limits of what your equipment can do, then it's time. Go get a better microphone. Go get a light. Go buy a camera. Go buy a new lens. Piece it together. You do not need to go spend your entire savings before you can get started. You don't have to have the absolute best equipment before you get started. You don't have to have every recommended piece of equipment. You need a camera. And everyone has one in their pocket. Don't wait. So anyways, that's it, guys. I hope this helps some of you. Again, my name's Joey Brewer. I'm just trying to make this a little bit easier for all of us, myself included. This does not have to be only for professionals. This does not have to be a platform only for people with millions of subscribers. We can start, we can have 0 subscribers. Get started, have fun, build your legacy, build your brand, whatever you're looking for, whatever your goal is. You're not going to get there if you don't start. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye-bye. So, what am I doing right now? Sorry about my hand. I am walking back to the car, and I'm recording this on my phone. Yes, it's jumpy and it's shaky, and the audio is going to suck because this is the onboard mic. But if this is all you have, you can use it. Use a tripod. Sit in a stationary position. Go find a $100 gimbal. But, I mean, honestly, get started. If you have a phone that has stabilization, use stabilization. Do whatever you have to do to get started. Don't wait.